Welcome to Police Chase, the ultimate destination for adrenaline-pumping police pursuit videos. We don't just show a chase, we bring you the stories of the people involved. So buckle up as we take you on a wild ride through the streets and highways, showcasing the most daring attempts to outrun the long arm of the law. High-stakes pursuit in Toledo ends in dramatic arrest. Toledo, Ohio, just after 5:30 p.m., a chilling scene unfolded at a convenience store on the 2000 block of W. Sylvania. Authorities say 23-year-old Michael Kahn brazenly approached a 76-year-old man brandishing a firearm. With a single deafening shot fired into the air, Kahn seized the man's vehicle and sped off, leaving witnesses in shock. Within moments, Toledo police sprang into action, using the flock camera system to track the stolen vehicle. The hunt was on. As officers closed in, Kahn took off, triggering a tense pursuit that ended with his dramatic capture. Police not only apprehended the suspect, but also recovered the firearm allegedly used in the crime. The aftermath revealed a troubling criminal history. On August 8th, the Lucas County Grand Jury indicted Kahn on multiple charges, including aggravated robbery and improper handling of firearms. High-speed pursuit ends in arrest as DPS cracks down on smuggling. Hidalgo County, Texas. A daring chase unfolded in the skies and streets of Donna on October 8th, 2024, as Operation Lone Star ramped up its relentless fight against human smuggling.
West Coast units, BP advising vehicles getting back on frontage.
Black t-shirts, blue jeans walking away from you. Those are going to be the individuals.
Ground units sprang into action and the hunt was on. A DPS trooper located the Charger, but the driver, later identified as 26-year-old Juan Xavier Rodriguez of Mission, had no intention of surrendering quietly. Pushing the car to dangerous speeds, Rodriguez led law enforcement on a pulse-pounding chase through the county. With
there it is, signal 4. Nope.
Coming on to LaGuardia.
precision and grit, troopers executed 2 high-stakes PT maneuvers, forcing the vehicle to a screeching halt. But Rodriguez wasn't done. Fleeing on foot, the Voluco gang member, already wanted for a federal probation violation on alien smuggling charges, attempted one last desperate bid for freedom.
Motel parking lot.
Whatever. Northbound, whatever.
Northbound LaGuardia from 83.
Okay, you take a look. There's a
183.
right now.
We got a pit. Black and white. Driver running.
Victor 28, go ahead.
Southbound and.
You better stop! You better stop!
His luck ran out. A swift and coordinated effort between DPS and Florida Highway Patrol brought Rodriguez to justice. He now faces charges of smuggling persons and evading arrest. High-speed chase ends in fiery crash. Murder suspect captured. Texarkana, Arkansas. A high-stakes pursuit ripped through Texarkana Wednesday evening, sending shockwaves through the normally quiet streets. It began around 5:30 p.m. when Arkansas State Police, ASP, joined forces with the Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department, TAPD, to track down a stolen vehicle barreling through the city near Garland and Jefferson Avenues. What followed was a heart-pounding chase as troopers zeroed in on the suspect, who pushed his stolen car to its limits, hitting speeds of 95 miles per hour as he careened onto Interstate 30. The suspect, a 17-year-old with a chilling past, weaved recklessly through traffic before making a fateful decision at the I-30-I-49 eastbound interchange. Attempting a daring pass through the median, he lost control, sending the vehicle into a chaotic roll. The car flipped repeatedly before landing upside down, its crumpled frame a stark testament to the reckless flight. Against all odds, the driver survived the crash. Troopers swiftly arrested him and transported him to Christus St. Michael Healthcare for treatment. The suspect now faces a mounting list of charges, including theft of property, fleeing, and first-degree murder. High-speed chase through LaGrange. Ends in dramatic arrests and a fugitive on the run LaGrange. Georgia, what began as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a heart-pounding pursuit on the night of June 1st, 2022, as officers attempted to stop a silver Toyota Corolla with no tag lights. The clock read 9:41 p.m. when the driver initially pulled over on North Greenwood Street, only to suddenly accelerate northward, flashers on as the officer pursued. The driver weaved through traffic and ignored multiple well-lit areas where he could have safely stopped, instead leading officers on a nerve-wracking chase. After running a stop sign at State Route 1, the suspect sped down Laurel Lane, blatantly disregarding speed limits and swerving across both lanes of traffic. Pedestrians and other drivers narrowly avoided disaster, including a woman walking her dog who found herself perilously close to the fleeing car. As the chase intensified, the driver pushed the limits, running stop signs and careening onto Hickory Lane and Camelot Drive. Despite multiple tactical attempts to stop the vehicle, the suspect countered with evasive maneuvers, slamming on the brakes and veering out of pursuit intervention technique attempts. Finally, on Town Center Drive, the third PT attempt succeeded. The Corolla spun out, striking a curb and a mailbox before the driver and his two passengers leapt from the still rolling car and bolted into the night.
Stop! Hey, get down! Get down! Get down on the two! Get down on the two! Get down! Get down! Get down on the two! Hey, come back, down! Come back, down!
988 update. I see you're stopped at Town Center and Starhorn.
Put your hands up! Come to me right now! Come here! Hands up! Come to me! You see my light? Come here! Hands up!
988 update.
The pursuit didn't end there. With adrenaline pumping, officers chased the suspects on foot into a nearby wooded area. One man, described as a black male in a white t-shirt, froze after the officer issued commands, but not before adding tension to the encounter by reaching into his waistband as if for a weapon. After a tense standoff, the suspect surrendered and was placed in handcuffs. The other male suspect disappeared into the dense woods under the cover of darkness. Back at the scene, officers uncovered another twist. Surveillance footage revealed a third passenger. A black female had fled the vehicle and made her way to a nearby Waffle House. She was located, arrested, and identified as the driver's girlfriend. The driver, later identified as 29-year-old Jermaine V. Jones of LaGrange, remained at large that evening, though he left his ID card behind in the vehicle. His two passengers were charged with obstruction and transported to the Troup County Jail. Days later, Jones turned himself in after his girlfriend convinced him to surrender. What began as a minor traffic infraction morphed into a dangerous high-speed chase, a tense manhunt, and arrests, leaving the community rattled, but thankful the situation ended without serious injury.
I got you.
Yeah, I ain't got it yet.
What you running for?
Because, man, I thought he was going to kill her, man. They hit the car 3-4 times, man. I wasn't driving. I just...
What did I try to stop you at, though? Right
I
there,
don't...
Greenwood.
I wasn't driving, sir.
Who was driving?
It was a dude driver I had called a ride with. I was calling the
What's his
West.
name?
I don't know.
His driver's license is still in the car.
It's not me. I wasn't driving, though. I didn't know, but, man, I didn't know, like, what was going on, man. Like I said, I told him to pull over. Like...
Well, look, did you run after the car stopped?
Huh?
Did you run after the car stopped?
No, like, I didn't know what to do when he kept me in the car. I was trying to get out the car so he wouldn't hit me in the car.
And then you ran.
I thought, well, I'm going to die, man. I
And then
hit
you
that car,
ran.
so...
Right?
Yes,
That's how you also sweated. All right, so look, let me tell you.
because I thought you were going to kill me. That's why when he said, before I
When-
shoot you, I stopped.
When you
I
run,
wasn't trying to
when you
run.
run from the police, you can pick up charges. Okay? It's just that. It's that plain and simple. All right? Blue light.
So I ain't gonna lie, I was so fit for my life. I wasn't even thinking about this, sir.
I understand that, but you understand that by running from the police, regardless of whether or not you were driving or not, when you took off running on foot, all right, that's a charge. All right, you pick up charges for stuff like that. All right.
So I'm gonna get charged even though he hit the car?
Digging in your pants the whole entire time you running.
I will.
How I know you ain't got a gun on you? How you digging in your pants and everything like that?
I don't care, girl.
Look, man, where were you sitting?
I was sitting in the back seat.
Yes.
Sitting in the back seat, behind the passenger, or behind the driver?
Behind the driver, yeah.
So you sitting behind the driver?
Yes, sir.
Who is Jermaine?
I don't know. I know his face when I see him, but I don't know him by his real name.
All right. What's your first name?
Tagline.
Antonius.
Spell it for me, buddy.
Antanious.
Antanious.
Yes, sir.
And your last name, buddy.
Hutchison.
Is it Hutchinson?
Yes, sir.
And your date of birth?
10/05/2000.
10/05/2000. And your address?
127.
Do you have a license, ID card, anything in the state of Georgia?
I got one, but I don't have one like on me because I don't drive a car.
That's fine. Well, what's your address?
127 Winwood Drive.
127 what drive?
Winwood Drive.
Winwood? W-I-N-G-W-O-O-D?
1039.
Is that in LaGrange?
Yes.
High-speed pursuit ends in dramatic arrest on Baxter Road. Morgan Road, August 21st, 2021. What began as a routine patrol quickly escalated into a high-stakes pursuit, sending shockwaves through the quiet streets of Haralson County. At precisely 3:31 p.m., Officer and Cadet Edwards were patrolling near Hamill Road when they spotted a Toyota passenger car speeding, traveling 55 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. What seemed like a simple traffic stop soon spiraled into a harrowing chase. The Toyota, driven by 34-year-old Teresa Lynn Morgan, refused to yield, blowing past a stop sign at Hilltop Drive and accelerating onto Baxter Road. Officer activated emergency lights and sirens, but Morgan showed no signs of slowing down. Dispatch was alerted as the vehicle weaved through intersections and barreled down Baxter Road at reckless speeds, ignoring traffic laws and endangering everyone in her path. As the pursuit intensified, Morgan took increasingly dangerous risks. She swerved into oncoming lanes, navigating taking sharp curves at breakneck speeds. Her total disregard for safety forced Officer to proceed with caution at intersections, ensuring no bystanders were caught in the chaos. Near the intersection of Baxter Road and Corinth-Poseyville Road, Morgan blew through another stop sign, her vehicle hurtling forward with no concern for the lives around her.
Clear still eastbound on back.
Passing on Circle Road. They might be fixing a bush bomb just so I can stand by.
Careful.
Get ready to get out. They're reaching.
Despite this, Officer pressed on, determined to end the chase before anyone was harmed. The climax came near Stagecoach Road. Morgan, perhaps realizing she was out of options, began to slow, but the danger wasn't over. She reached toward her center console, prompting fears she might be grabbing a weapon or concealing evidence. With quick judgment, Officer executed a textbook pit maneuver, spinning the vehicle to a halt and bringing the pursuit to an end.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get out of the car now! Get out! Get your ass out! Get down! Get your hands behind your back. What are you racing for?
With the Toyota immobilized, Cadet Edwards leaped into action, drawing his sidearm and issuing commands. Morgan complied, stepping out of the vehicle as officers moved in to place her under arrest. But the drama didn't stop there. Slurred speech, profuse sweating, and constricted pupils pointed to clear signs of intoxication.
Get up. Get up.
That's why.
Get up.
I don't have any license.
Get up. Stand up. You got anything on you?
No.
Huh?
No.
What's that?
What?
Anything that's gonna stick me or anything?
Oh. I don't have any license.
That's all. That's the reason why you're running. Are you serious? Let's go.
Yeah, please smoke my cigarette, please.
No.
Please. Please smoke my cigarette. I don't have no license.
I don't want
You know where we are.
I don't have license.
That ain't no reason to drive like you drive.
Stagecoach Drive. We're just east of that.
I don't have license.
We got so many knives. What else is in the car? Is there anything else? Any more of them? Huh?
No.
You're under arrest. Lean into the road, okay?
That's not my car.
Huh?
That's not my car.
Whose is it?
It is Heather Carey. It's actually Shannon Drivers. It's in the title, it's in her name. I mean, I got her number if you need to call her.
Red the car?
Do what?
Red.
We're good right now.
Can you please call the owner of the car?
We'll get that here in a minute.
It's Shannon Driver's car.
Who?
Shannon Driver's car.
Okay. Anything else in your pocket?
No, but I need, like, she's coming to our car. I mean, like,
Okay. We'll handle that in a minute.
it's Shannon Driver's car.
Morgan was charged with driving under the influence and felony fleeing. The arrest marked the end of a tense, high-speed chase that could have ended in tragedy. Thanks to the swift actions of Officer and Cadet Edwards, no injuries occurred, and the streets of Haralson County were made safer. Morgan now faces a litany of charges as authorities continue their investigation. Stay tuned to Police Chases for more updates on this developing story.
What do you want to ask
What are your rights?
What are they?